What up, y'all? We back. 404 HEELZ. I'm Aaron McKee. Steph Ronin right there. New look Steph.
What it do?
We got that WWE review. We're going to wrap it up with a little Money in the Bank prediction show, quick and to the point at the end of this review. But let's get it started. Bianca Belair, bro, in her hometown. The booze disappeared, bro. There was no booze.
Man, she got a great ovation from the crowd, bro. You know what I'm saying? She come out there decked out in that damn Tennessee orange. Got the crowd singing. Rocky Top.
Rocky Top.
You feel me?
Wonder if the booze will continue in different cities. You know, we'll see.
I don't know. We'll
but
see.
Naomi comes out with some real tears in her eyes. Great show of emotion there. You know, talking about how she visited the Belair household, talking shit about her mother in a wheelchair, bro.
That's crazy work.
She was in a wheelchair too, bro. She's in a wheelchair.
We just seen her.
Yeah, bro. That shit was so funny. Good promo by Naomi. It leads up to Jade coming out.
Yeah.
Jade gives Bianca a little stare. Interesting. Very interesting.
Of course.
It's something left on the table here, you know, a little continuation of the story.
It's a lot of meat left on that bone, Oos.
Yeah.
A lot of meat left on that bone.
Yeah. We get it starts with Naomi, Nia, Jade, triple threat. Sloppy as all hell. It was bad. It wasn't good. Not a way to kick off a show. I thought Jade was winning. Naomi gets the win.
No, that wasn't. At certain points, what I think it was the match. I think it was that match where the referee didn't even count on the right side. Like, she was behind him, so there's no way she could see both shoulders pinned to the mat.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was that all about. But that shit had me kind of weirded out right there, bro.
Naomi gets the pin with a quick roll up on Nia. I wouldn't call it quick. It was supposed to be quick. She couldn't get her over, bro. She's like, "Come on, bitch, kick a little, kick a little."
Boy. Quick roll up my ass. That shit was taking forever, bro.
Like, I was like, holy shit, bro. I was like, holy shit. That was kind of bad, bro. And you know what? I hate when refs do this, and it happened a couple times this weekend. When it's a quick roll up and it's for the win, I know the shoulders got to be down, but sometimes just count, bro. You know it's the end of the match. Like sometimes they do that shoulder thing. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be a quick roll up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Do it quickly, please. Do it quickly. We get it. You know. Maybe we'll get some online backlash. You know, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. You know, whatever. But Naomi confronts Tiffy Time backstage. We get that. She says she's coming for that belt. She already shot her shot, it sounded like, bro.
Yeah.
She said, I'm coming for that. And then also, Alexa Bliss says she's coming for that belt. She said, don't worry about Naomi. It's going to be me. And I really think it might be one of these two that win Money in the Bank. We'll get into our predictions a little bit later. But huge pop for Alexa Bliss. Huge pop.
Yeah.
Backstage pop.
I mean, it's the same old around the mill type of things. You know what I mean?
Confrontation backstage.
Like Bone Thug say, man, you know what I'm saying? It's an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? We let your nuts hang. So, you know what I mean? It's the usual suspects. Alexa Bliss, like, she is a fan favorite. And she is going, at some point, I guarantee you, she either will be in the title conversation or she might even get her another title run. I guarantee you that. She has always been a fan favorite, you know what I'm saying? Dare I say that she will get her title run before Charlotte?
Yeah, I think so too. Right. I think so too. Unless Charlotte's got creative control or something. But we get our truths. Last match in the WWE, bro. People were saying online, they're like, I'm so glad he got to go out against John Cena. I said, you didn't watch SmackDown, motherfuckers. Because this man got a big L to JC Mateo, baby.
Yeah, you ain't told no lie.
Yeah.
You ain't told no lie.
My boy Solo Sikoa hit him with the weak knees. Celebrate. Oh, that shit was hilarious, bro. Solo with the little weak knees.
Solo was doing the goddamn crazy legs on that boy. Look, let me tell you something. Solo is low-key a very funny dude. But to see the maturation of Solo from him being the quiet enforcer, and I had to go back and watch a little bit of the NXT shit. And I don't know if I sent it to you. I think I did. Yeah,
you did. You did. Yeah,
Bro, I didn't realize he had a lot of personality. You know what I'm saying? Because he came onto the main roster and he just stoic the whole time, right? My man got personality, bro. Yeah. And he's letting some of that personality show out right now. So shout out to Solo, man. He actually he's up there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
Big Jim coming out with the assist on R-Truth one last time. Big Jim coming out, and Solo doesn't really leave the ring. He's kind of like trying to reconnect with his brother. You know, he's like, "Hey, bro, come on, man, we need you. Let's get over here a little bit."
Tell me if I was the only one to think this. I thought that shit was gonna be a fucking setup. I thought he was gonna get him this and then beam. You know what I'm saying?
But nothing. Shit. He's just trying. I think he's trying to lure Big Jim back to whatever we're calling this group. The Islanders. Call them Islanders. I don't know what to call them, bro. I don't know what to call them.
He want Big Bro back. He want Big Bro back. That's what he want, man.
Yeah.
Now, word on the street, even though this ain't word on the street, a couple of things I've heard is that Big Jim, again, the reports came out that he might be down the line, long term, might be written off TV because they say they don't have anything for him.
Damn.
I find that to be untrue. I think Big Jim is going to be, as long as Jay Uso is in the position that he's at, I don't see where there's no way Big Jim not be on TV. What do you think about that, man?
Especially with 2 nights of SummerSlam coming up. We need some motherfucking stories, guys. Let me tell you. 2 nights, possibly 7 hours. 7 hours of wrestling. That's a lot of wrestling. That's a lot of time to fill, bro. But
yeah, you're right about that.
Big Jim might be the new resident funny guy. Him and Solo, bro. You got to fill them shoes of R-Truth. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this question: Would you like to see a Big Jim and Solo reunion?
It'd be kind of nice.
Okay. Would you like to see Solo go face?
I mean, it makes no sense right now. We need heels, so he's got to stay heel. But it'd be cool to see it because he was getting a lot of pops when he was the enforcer, man. The crowd started loving this guy.
Yeah.
Trying to, making little comments. Solo, when The Rock was like, and he needs to talk. It was funny. Like, people were chanting Solo and all that good stuff, bro. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see where this group goes.
I agree.
I want to see some matches like Solo, JC Mateo versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Big boys, big fellas.
Yeah. You know what? That's true, man. That's something in pro wrestling today as general. And that's one thing I can say. The E will always make sure that they show appreciation to the big guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will push the big guys. They will showcase the big guys. They will always show the big guys. Tall, wide, it doesn't matter. You're a big guy. WWE is gonna put you on a pedestal. I mean, because it's just a WWE thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AEW not so much. It's like big guys don't really thrive in AEW like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different style of wrestling, man.
It is.
Yeah. It is. Brody King showed out though. That was pretty good, bro.
You ain't told no lie. Shit.
But let's go to this segment on SmackDown with the tag division that we literally saw the exact same segment last week. Street Profits, fucking Motor City Machine Gun, Fraxium, DIY, and the Wyatt Six attack. I thought I was rewatching the same day on SmackDown from 2 weeks or a week ago, bro. It was the exact same shit that closed out the show last Friday. Wyatt Six came in. They did the exact same moves over again. I was like, what the fuck? Nikki Cross jumping on Candice LeRae. You got Joe Gacy doing the rope thing and close on you. It was the exact same shit, bro.
Well, they ran it back. So WWE said, if you didn't see the 20-minute preview package from last week, we're going to do it for you live again. And we're going to do it the exact same way. So we're gonna get you caught all the way up the Sesame Street gang and their adventures. That's what I'm gonna call it, bro.
Shit was crazy, bro. I was so like, why did they do it again, bro?
The Adventures of the Sesame Street gang every Friday on SmackDown. That's what it's gonna be for me, bro. Because
hopefully they get a good story coming out of this, bro. Like, who's the tag team that's coming out of the Wyatt Six? Is it going to be like Dexter and Joe Gacy? Are we going to see Bo Dallas wrestle? I mean, what? They got too many.
Let me tell you something.
Two teams. We get a 4-on-4 match, maybe Motor City Machine Guns or let's say Fraxium and Street Profits team up to go against the Wyatt Six or something like that.
Yeah. I don't give a damn because this shit boring as hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. I done fell off with the Wyatt Six over a year ago. So at this point, they have to do something to get me back on the board because until then, bro, I'm not interested, bro.
One of the greatest debuts of all time. The way they debut, bro. One of the greatest. Crazy. And then it they started at the mountaintop. That's what they did, and they just been going downhill.
They went from the penthouse to the outhouse. Yeah. This is what happened, bro. Because that debut had me crazy. I was like, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then what happens from the follow? good old WWE fashion, ain't nothing but downward slope, man.
Just down. We get a banging tag team match. We get Javon Evans in front of more than 250 people, bro. This was crazy.
Let's talk about it.
We get Ethan Page doing commentary, which I loved. I love Ethan Page. He needs to come up to the main roster very, very soon, especially with the lack of big heel names. But Javon Evans, I think they did this match specifically to take shots and kind of make up for the how he how they had to change the venue. There was a lot of backlash about Javon Evans talking shit about Ricochet. Then Javon Evans is going in front of wrestling. I don't know what the PC Center is, but it's about 300 people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But banging match, bro. Every time they need a banging match, they throw in Los Garza as a tag team, bro. Let me tell you.
That's
it's
true.
Banging.
Because they can work any style. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why they still in WWE. And I watch this as soon as I say that next week don't get released. So let me not say that.
Hey, bro, they wrestling on AAA, bro. AAA, the Worlds Collide.
But there's a reason why they're in WWE, and there's a reason why every time there's a banging type of style of match, they are inserted into it because they can go. They can go. Now, as far as Javon Evans, we keep it 100 on the heels. Now, I saw this match on SmackDown. I said straight fire. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed this match from beginning to end. This is one of the only matches I can remember in recent memory, other than the triple threat match at WrestleMania.
That was a good one.
AJ Styles and Karrion Kross match they had. The women's tag team match with Liv and Raquel regained their titles.
Penta and Gable won. That was a banger.
Well, I'm not going that far back. I'm just saying, just in recent memory, like that's all I can remember from the of these motherfuckers put a banging ass match on. You know what I'm saying? Because it was good. It was good. Javon Evans, I can see all the fuss about Javon Evans. You know what I'm saying?
Highly talented.
Very talented guy, young dude. I mean, through the air. The old YG is what they call him. Whatever the motherfuckers say. The young OG, right?
Yeah.
Listen, your boy, he just need to get in the gym a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Eat some more protein shakes.
He looks like Kevin Durant, bro.
This dude.
Skinny motherfucker.
This dude long with it, bro. I don't understand. His body is long with it. But I promise you, he gets some more meat on his bones, get a little bit more experience in the mic. You know, his mic skills is mediocre at best. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to be a little bit more precise with his moves. A lot of his moves that he does look very flashy, but unlike Ospreay connects every single time with his shits. This dude will hit you about five inches from your face. You got to sell it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. That's one of my pet peeves in wrestling. When you hit someone a move and you don't hit him and then you overly sell it. I hate that shit with a passion. You know what I'm saying? My man, he's on the way. I'm not going to front. Like, I can't take no talent from the young man. He's a good dude. But Evans, man, you got to learn to shut the fuck up sometimes, bro. Like, just stop talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you talking shit to Ricochet? Come on, bro. He is actually a trailblazer for you. For you to do things that you can do in a WWE, Ricochet is a trailblazer.
And
so that makes some respect, man.
Ricochet can say whatever the hell he wants on Twitter. You can't, because you work for WWE,
right.
bro.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Ricochet can say whatever that man want to say. But you know what's crazy? I wrote this down. I was like, WWE fans always criticize AEW for the gymnastics bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's gymnastics bullshit there was no storyline to this match at all.
No.
And they just came out and put a banging match on, which is one thing WWE fans always complain about AEW, the gymnastics bullshit. I heard this is awesome chance like 5 times this match.
Right.
So what is it? Which one is it? Is it gymnastics bullshit or this is awesome? I don't get it.
See, the WWE fans will tell you, well, it's not really about the gymnastics. It's the the no selling factor. Oh, okay. It's the no selling factor.
They just always find one more little thing that they're like, this is this. I mean, I guess you could say the story was maybe you got the fatal 4-way at Worlds Collide between Ethan Page, Ray Phoenix, Vaughn Evans, and someone else. I can't remember who the 4th person is, but they're in that fatal 4-way at Worlds Collide. Dragon Lee. No, is it Dragon Lee? Nah, I don't remember. I don't remember who it is, but I guess you could say that's a storyline, but that's like a forced story on main roster programming when that's like an NXT story.
I wouldn't call it a storyline. I would call it more of an angle. It's more of an angle than a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm looking forward to that match on the Worlds Collide joint. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking forward to Worlds Collide just for pure professional wrestling, bro.
I want to see, because first thing I want to see is what kind of style. Is WWE going to let them boys go, or they going to say, hey, we're going to wrestle in the WWE style, Lucha Libre, the WWE style. Now, as long as they wrestle in the WWE style, it's going out. It's not going to have the full effect as if they just let them boys go.
You can't stop these luchadors. You can't calm these fellas down, bro. You can't calm them
Psycho
down.
Clown about to do some things, bro. I've seen that boy.
Before we get to the next match between Zelina Vega and Alba Fire, we had Chelsea Green backstage not trying to show her face, talking a little Nick Aldis. Pure comedy. Yes. Shit's hilarious. Chelsea Green crushes it every time. This was thought of in a week because her face was busted, so she had to come up with it, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about this match, bro, is, you know, on Raw on Netflix, we get a lot of entrances we don't see because of, like, you know, commercials and breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But on SmackDown, they usually show all the entrances. But we did not get a Zelina Vega entrance on TV, bro.
Bruh.
What the fuck? We had Alba Fire come out on TV. I know she was with Chelsea Green.
There you go.
But, bro, you don't have the U.S. Women's Champ get an entrance on TV when it's when she's with. That's crazy work, bro.
Punishment. It's punishment, man. It's punishment for kicking Chelsea in the face. So he said, when we come back from commercial, your ass will be sitting on that ropes. You ain't get no entrance.
I think it's because they hear everyone online talking about how the crowd don't react when she comes out. So they're like, let's just not show that anymore.
Ooh, that's probably what it is, because she comes out the crickets, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
and we got that little backstage after the match between Zelina and Julia. So I definitely think we're going for Julia U.S. champ. So, and I definitely takes Julia off the winner's chances of Money in the Bank for sure. It's looking like Julia versus Zelina, U.S. Women's Champ, Night of Champions, Saudi Arabia. Julia wins.
Damn. Oh, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
That's better than Zelina Vega.
I think Julia will bring more prestige to the title than Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Let me say this right now, and I'm going to say it again on Word on the Street. When in the bloody hell did professional wrestling fans get so butthurt for talking shit about certain wrestlers? Like, I'm trying to figure it out a moment in time. Bro, people go in. If you say anything about Zelina, her little fan base will go in on your ass, right? Look, let me tell you something. I love Will Ospreay. Somebody say something about Will Ospreay, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's fine with me, because that's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? My opinion's my opinion. Your opinion's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you like this. It ain't going to stop me from saying what I want to say about a certain person. You know what I'm saying? She ain't it right now. She ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised she didn't get released.
Well, she still got the title, so she got to wait to get the title on first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She might not get released. They just brought back her husband. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's true. It's probably in the deal.
Black.
They were saying that's in the deal, bro. That probably ain't true, but
my wife still needs to have a job when I get back.
Bro, your favorite person comes out and cuts a promo, bro. Damian Priest. And who's he call out? Jacob Fatu. That's where we're going, bro. That's where we're going. We're going with your favorite wrestler versus Jacob Fatu, bro. That's where we're going.
We are going with my the Street King. Versus
El Champion.
Versus the real Street King, Jacob Fatu. You know what I'm saying? And look, I said this a couple of months ago, and I saw it. I'm good. This is my talent. I'm a foresight. I can see it down the line. I said, bro, Damian Priest going for the U.S. Championship. You was like, no, way. Wait. Here we come. Here we come.
Bro. He going for it.
This is what they do all the time to E. If you win a major championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest, and you have a run that was very mediocre and they feel like they didn't get the most out of that run, they're going to find a way to get you back into that title picture, but they're going to start you off with a mid-title, the U.S. Championship.
But he ain't winning it. He ain't winning it, bro.
Bro, I'm going to be pissed if Damian Priest beats Jacob Fatu, bro, for that U.S. Championship.
It looks like Night of Champions, too, in Saudi. So
it better be a case where Solo interferes on accident again, fucking up, and that's how he loses the match. But it can't be a clean pin.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a clean pin, Jacob Fatu, from Damian Priest.
Maybe not Solo costing him, JC Mateo costing him the belt, because they seem to be on a collision course as well. So,
bro, did you see the backstage segment where with the R-Truth before the first match? It was the R-Truth.
He's like, that's your son.
Did you see the look? Jacob Fatu was staring a hole in fucking JC Mateo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was staring a hole in that man.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is where we going. This is where this is going right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't know. I don't want it to happen, but it looks like Damian Priest is slated to be the next U.S. champion.
Ugh, it's not looking good.
But let me since we're on this subject, let me gripe on this shit for a little bit, bro. Like, what they doing with our boy Jacob, bro? His title run hasn't been the best. I mean, he show up on TV with the title strapped to his chest all the time. He only defended it once. You know what I'm saying?
At WrestleMania, yeah.
There isn't many challengers that's trying to come after him, you know, about the title and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know the bookers of the E. What's the plan?
We'll see this Friday, bro. Because I'm assuming Jacob's going to respond to Damian Priest tomorrow night on SmackDown.
I hope so.
Yeah, it seems it would have to, bro. It would have to. And then speaking of Jacob, the main event match for this, we get a promo for the main event on SmackDown, but we get Jacob Melo versus Andrade, and boy, were we all shocked at the winner, bro. Yeah, boy, Andrade gets the win, bro.
Bro, man, your favorite wrestler Andrade gets the win, bro.
Bro,
like, I'm not. Let me tell you something. If I was Andrade, if I was fucking Malachi Black, I should have stuck my ass in AEW. Yeah. Definitely what AEW is doing right now. Because AEW is doing this. WWE is doing this. They just plateauing. You know what I'm saying? It definitely, and it seems like the internet agrees, it definitely should have been Melo.
Yeah. But see, I feel like, so I've been saying this, if you put a Melo in that match or you put a Karrion Kross in that match, when he then doesn't win that match, people are even more pissed off. I feel like. That's just my opinion, though. You put an Andrade in there, obviously this motherfucker ain't winning money in the bank. So, yeah, we're initially mad that Melo ain't in the match, but we'd be more mad if Melo didn't win the match. The big match, the money in the bank. So I could see it. They're taking a little backlash so they don't get a lot of backlash.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They taking a little, but this shit is a lot of backlash from that. Now they saying the E. Bro, let me tell you something. The E this week had a bad week. Bro. They had a bad week. So much so. You know what? I'm going to say the word on the street. Fuck it. Say the word on the street.
All right.
But yeah, they had a bad
Tune in to Word on the Street, y'all. We finished with the Cody Rhodes promo. We get Jey Uso, John Cena, and my boy, Logan Paul. This man's got loyalty, hustle, respect. This man's a chit, bro. John Cena was hyping this dude up so much that they're just trying. They were like, all right, you know what can make John Cena a bit bigger heel? Let's have him hype up Logan Paul, bro. Because everyone in the crowd hates Logan Paul, except for me if I was there. There's a few outliers. There's a few of us out there. Yeah. But for the majority of the crowd, hey, I think it was a great strategy to time. Because, like, the crowd will boo Cena. They'll cheer Cena. They'll boo Cena. They'll cheer Cena. But if this man's with Logan Paul, they booing him every time he's standing next to Logan Paul, bro. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah.
It was a smart strategy. Smart strategy.
It was decent little run-in / promo from them.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got John Cena, you know what I'm saying? You got Logan draws.
Yeah.
Then you got
Logan does draw numbers, bro. Numbers.
No, I'm talking about Logan draws. Your underwear draws, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's him. Then you got Jey Uso. And I saw this shit online. This shit was funny. It was like, damn, it's fucked up when a YouTuber put better promos than your world champion. I was like, damn, bro.
They let Logan talk, bro. They let Logan talk on that promo.
As they should, because he's a good talker. He can cut promos. He can cut promos. He knows how to work the mic. I'm not going to deny that. He's good. I still ain't with him though. I still don't rock with him. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is it's looking like they're setting up with that little tease at the end, Cena and Logan Paul at Night of Champions. That's what it's looking like. Because if there's one thing I know, the Saudi Arabian people always want Logan Paul in attendance wrestling for some reason, bro.
Who said that?
Look at all of the, like, what were they called? Crown Jewels, all of them. Logan Paul is always there, bro. And you know the Saudis get a little say in who comes to the show because they pay the buku bucks.
Man, don't nobody know who the hell Logan Paul is in Saudi.
They do in Saudi, bro. They do in Saudi. They drinking Prime, baby. They drinking Prime. Hydration.
So you tell me Logan Paul is in high demand in Saudi?
He is, bro. I'm telling you. Go look at all the crown jewel. He's at, where was it? Where did he wrestle Roman? Saudi.
Yeah.
Where did he win the U.S. belt? Saudi. He's there every time, bro. Every time. This man is a true icon. Worldwide.
Jesus
worldwide.
Christ, man.
Family man.
Let's have this man be in the industry for a little bit before we start putting him in there with goats and icons and shit.
Hey, bro, the dude is no, I'm not. I wouldn't say it. He's the celebrity goat of wrestling. I'll say that right there. Celebrity goat of wrestling. He's been such a good celebrity goat that now he's not even a celebrity wrestler no more. He just a WWE superstar.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can't give him celebrity wrestler no more. He's a full-timer now.
Started from the bottom. Now he's here, baby. Now he's here. Drink Prime. Just kidding. I don't drink that shit.
Hey, don't drink that shit, kids.
You got any final words on old Smacky?
Nah, man. Besides that fire-ass tag match, Smacky was okay. You know what I mean? It's...
the matches really didn't deliver. The matches didn't deliver on SmackDown.
And it's really disheartening for me because for so long, I'm so, like, programmed to understand, like, man, if Raw not going to be that good, if Raw's where the drama's going to be, if Raw's going to be the storylines, then at least SmackDown give me the wrestling. Yeah. And it always been like that. Now, it's not so much, bro. Now it's like SmackDown ain't nothing but a blue Raw. That's all it is.
They're exactly the same show, basically. So you might get a good match, but you're going to get some promos. You know what I mean? And I think Roman had to do a lot because every time Roman was on SmackDown, he closed with a 20-minute promo on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? That all changed with Roman.
That's Roman, though. You know what I'm saying? That's when the bloodline was piping hot. You know what I'm saying? That was riveting television. You know what I mean? But not right now. I don't know, man. But decent show. You know what I mean? Let's give it a rating to it. I rated it a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm right there. So I'll give it a 7.6. This is so we're different.
But I rate that that tag match. I rate that motherfucker 8.5.
That shit was fire. Shit was fire.
Straight fire, bro. I like that shit.
We kick off Raw with Michael Cole in a tank top. Big dog.
Hey, bro. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Can we get some context for this shit? When Pat McAfee said tank top, I thought he meant like a wife beater tank top.
That's what I was assuming too, not a jersey.
This motherfucker got a jersey.
Yeah. But they were in OKC. OKC versus Indy kicks off tonight, NBA Finals. So I do get why he was wearing the Pacers jersey, bro. So
yeah.
You know, but even though OKC gonna sweep their ass, but
you think so?
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe a gentleman's sweep 4-1, but it's gonna be over quick, bro.
Damn.
Let's go, baby.
I thought the Pacers were gonna put up a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. Well, look into my eyes. Who do you see? CM Punk kicking off Raw with a promo, and here comes your boy Sammy Plain ruining the goddamn promo every time, bro. CM Punk, you need to win. You need to win. If Seth wins, what's going to happen? Bro, shut up. You should have beat Seth in your qualifying match, bitch. Don't put this on me. Don't put this on me.
Look, man. This segment, bro, I was so disinterested. Like,
yeah.
First of all, will the real CM Punk please stand up? Like, can we get the real CM Punk, please?
He did. Hey, he did call John Cena a bitch. He called him a bitch.
what CM Punk be doing? Yeah, this is what it is for me right now with him. I can't. This was my dude, man.
Yeah.
Now he's a shell of his former self. That's all it is, man. He can't move in that ring like he used to.
Oh, he moves like a grandpa.
I mean, he ain't got no Just for Men or something, bro. Like, come on now. You make yourself look older than what you really are, Punk. Punk ain't really that old. He's not even in his 50s. He's saying, I think he's in late 40s. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this promo was cringeworthy, bro. Okay? Yeah. It was already cringe when CM Punk came out there and he's like pandering to the crowd. Vaze. And then here comes Sammy Plain and he's pandering to CM Punk. And then I'm looking at everything. I said, this is what's going to be. Sammy Plain is about to put the knife in somebody's back.
That's what they're saying, bro. And you think he's like a fourth member with Seth Rollins and them? I saw someone online. They were like, they beat this person, then he turned heel. They beat the shit out, and Sami Zayn's getting his ass whooped every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe he helps Seth Rollins win the Money in the Bank. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that at the end of the show. Stick around, folks. We go to the last qualifying for the females, which I thought was a pretty decent match. They had Liv Morgan, the debut, technically, of her being on the main roster. She's wrestled Io Sky and all that. Stephanie Fakir, or as my boy Booker T would say, yeah. And then we had Ivy Nile, which we definitely knew she wasn't getting the pin. But I say that, but Andrade won on Friday, so I was like, damn, maybe Ivy Nile will win, man. I don't fucking know, bro.
We knew Ivy now wasn't gonna get the pin, but she damn sure took the pin.
I knew
that.
Pin, yeah.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah. Bro, you know what? I this happens in wrestling a lot too, and I hate this move. So in a triple threat, like one wrestler, let's say it's Liv Morgan, will put her finisher on. This didn't happen in this match, but Liv Morgan will put her finisher on Ivy Nile. Then the other person will come in and just throw the person out of the ring and then get the pin. I was like, this motherfucker can't get back in the ring and break. You got to hit him at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate when they just toss him through the ropes and then they get the pin. It just annoys me. I was like,
the fall outside the ring is the reason why they can't. Like,
it's lame. Give him a clothesline. Hit him in the back of the head. Do something.
You know what I mean?
Stephanie Vakira hit that Booker move on both of the ladies.
Both of them. The devil's kiss.
It's a crowd pleaser, bro. It's a crowd pleaser. And that cameraman, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Every single time he knows what he's doing. Every single time, man.
Mickey James would be disappointed. That's all I'm saying. Mickey James would be disappointed in y'all ladies. Cover them booty cheeks up.
Mickey James somewhere turn over her grave right now, boy. I'm telling you. Listen.
She said, Nick Aldis, get them to wear some clothes.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I listen. Goddamn, Stephanie Vakira came out, bro. It was a pop for your ass. Why did Liv Morgan ain't get no pop like that, bro? What is going on with Liv? Is Liv falling off, man?
Liv's not
falling off. Because the thing is, she had a promo right before she came out to the ring. You know what I'm saying? Watch me. That's what she told. Who was that she was talking to backstage?
Who was that? EO.
EO. So also watch me.
That's what I think it's because they're setting up Liv and EO, because during the Kairi Zane Raquel match, Liv tries to get involved. EO Sky comes out. I think it's the same thing that happened to Bianca Belair. EO is so over that anyone that is her rival, the crowd don't fuck with them no more, because that's how over EO is. A lot of backlash online too with EO Sky, like not wrestling anytime, like she's not defending her title. I'm like, guys, this is WWE, man. They don't wrestle that much when they're the champ. We've talked about it on this podcast before. Cody was wrestling every week on Friday. Motherfucker became the champ. We saw him once a month. That's what happens, man. That's what happens in WWE. I don't know why, but that's what happens.
It's like they saving it. Well, shit. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. We'll go ahead and talk about it then. Shit, Dom, bro. Like I was anxious to see how they're gonna utilize Dom, how they're gonna capitalize on that crazy week he had in WrestleMania. Bro, he hasn't had a match. He's been in the back doing segments. Like,
he wrestled Penta right after twice, and then that's been it for a while. But it looks like they're setting up, because Paul Heyman was trying to get in your boy AJ Styles here and be like, hey man, don't worry about this ladder match, this triple. He's like, you need to worry about Dom and that Intercontinental Champion. So it's looking like it might be AJ Styles and Dom. And man, to me, that looks like Dom's going to lose his belt. If it's AJ Styles, you don't think?
No.
Okay.
He's not going to lose his belt. He's Judgment Day is going to interfere one way or another, distraction or something. But he's not going. If they let Dom lose that belt like that, this will be a title
like
run
Jey Uso
will remember, bro.
Like Jey Uso in the IC, bro.
3 Raws.
Yeah.
See, but Dom, he getting a little bit longer than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, if he drops a title like that to AJ Styles, no one's going to remember this title.
Yeah. So I think it's AJ Styles, Dom, Night of Champions, Finn Balor, possibly as the Demon Child against Dirty Dom at SummerSlam. That's where I think they're headed. That's where I see, as Triple H says, I put the destination in the GPS. These are the roads we're going with, you know? Because that backstage segment when Liv confronted Finn, she leaves. My boy Dom wearing the Carlito shirt. WWE superstars were told to not wear our truth shirts. Right. Interesting. And the other funny thing, did you see the clubhouse, bro? The clubhouse, the TV? Yeah. Motherfucking Carlito took the PlayStation, bro. He took the Xbox. It wasn't on, bro. They said, you out, Carlito? System. He said, I'm out there and I'm taking my game system, motherfucker.
Goddamn game, too.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool, you know? Not cool, whatever. Yeah. But I think that's the way Judgment Day is going, because Finn slapped Dirty Dom's belt, and then, you know, Dirty Dom just kind of stared at it like, why are you touching my belt, motherfucker? You know?
Yeah.
Type shit. But that's where I think all lines are going. Then we get the Finn JD versus the War Raiders, and your girl, Roxanne Perez, gives a little assist to her man, Finn Balor, man.
Mm-hmm.
Glad them War Raiders lost, fucking losers.
War Raiders lost. Hey, who was outside watching this match though? Who's on the outside? Was it New Day? Was it New Day outside?
Yeah. New Day. My boy, fell out of his chair, bro.
Bro, you have a lot of combustible elements to have a great storyline and whatnot, right? You got New Day. They just dropped New Day off the map, bro. They haven't done shit with New Day since that crazy promo with Big E. You know what I'm saying? They won the titles, but again, it's not something I'm looking forward to every week. Okay, now you got Finn Balor, who's eventually going to fucking turn on Dom. When that happens, it's going to make Dom a crazy babyface. Right now, he's a tweener, right? But he's going to be a big babyface when that shit happens. He's going to shoot right up, like
to the moon.
Exactly. When that happens, I see Finn and Roxanne Perez being a thing,
an item,
a title. You know, what else? I see JD McDonough. He's gonna fucking be a baby face because he's gonna be rocking with Dom, which will make Liv a baby face.
Yeah.
Now, or Finn Balor is doing all this to create another Judgment Day.
Maybe,
replace some members that is already in. Get them out of here. And
it's almost time to let it die, though. You gotta let Judgment Day die. It's been too long, bro. It's been since what, COVID? Or was it right after COVID?
It was
like a year after COVID, 21 maybe.
I know it started with Edge and Rhea was a mystery person.
His name's Adam Copeland. All right.
Oh, in WWE, he's an Edge. All right. So, so who knows, man? Like, it could be one of the two things, but I'm glad this match was over with.
We could be going women's tag team titles: Io Sky, Kairi Sane versus Liv Morgan and Raquel. But again, Io Sky's a women's world champ. So what do you do? You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do.
I don't see her dropping that title no time soon.
Maybe SummerSlam if the story's right. Maybe. I don't know to who though. Liv Morgan, but you never know.
I could see her dropping that title to Stephanie, bro.
Yeah.
I can definitely see.
If Stephanie don't win Money in the Bank, or if she does win Money in the Bank.
See, that's the thing. She's not going to win Money in the Bank.
Nope.
Because it would cheat for her character, and how popular she is. She's a babyface. It would lessen her win if she won it with a Money in the Bank cash-in. So she's not going to win Money in the Bank, but she will get a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. I guarantee you. I don't know how, but it's going to come about, and she's going to get it. She might win Queen of the Ring. There it is right there.
That ain't this year, though. It's not happening this year, though.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Well, goddamn it, WWE, can you make some consistency shit, man?
No king or queen of the ring, bro. That's nada. But we get your favorite wrestler, Lyra Valkyria, cutting another promo against Becky Lynch. They go back and forth. Lyra's like, let's do it here in OKC. Becky says, or what was it, Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Becky says she don't wrestle in cities like Tulsa. I'll see you in LA. And then Lyra just goes and tries to beat the brakes off of her. We'll see how this goes at Money in the Bank. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Another banger, but I think Becky might win this one. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm ready for this feud to be over with. Like, Becky
took it too far.
I think it should have ended at what was that? The last
Backlash.
I think it should have ended at Backlash.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it finishes.
Too much for my liking. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, Lyra, she is immensely improved on the mic. She for sure. I guess more airtime, more time. She's getting more comfortable. She's good. Like I like what she's saying some stuff on the mic. What she told her, this one line made me think about. She said, "You fought your way to the top, being a good person, and then when now she's got to
be mean or angry. Now she's angry. She's angry.
She said, when you got to the top, you kept good people from getting.
Yeah,
you kept good people down. Like." I don't know.
We'll see. Your boy Karrion Kross, bro. He didn't get 30 seconds. He got a minute this time talking to Sami Zayn, bro. We'll talk about a little contract situation and word on the street.
Yeah.
We don't know the future.
But Karrion Kross said, you're a liar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Sami Zayn, after the camera cut away from Karrion, you can see Sami Zayn kind of mulling over in his head, you know?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, we ain't forget about your damn shit you used to do, bro. You was the conspirator about the Intercontinental Championship. That was how you never got that, and used to cheat your way and wiggle your way. He used to do all types of stuff. So we know the other side of Sammy playing. Karrion Kross, being Mr. Sinister, is just going to bring it out of him. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the Karrion Kross segment, always fire.
Yeah.
The best fucking on-camera promo segment there is Karrion Kross when he's talking to whoever he's talking to. Again, it's the little things. It's in his facial expressions, his mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? And who did we not see this week?
No Scarlett.
No Scarlett. What was
Scarlett.
That all about? What is that all about?
Maybe she already got cut. Shit.
Word on the street. Word on the street. We're going to talk about that. Word on the street.
Yeah. We get to the main event. El Grande Americano, baby. He qualifies for the Money in the Bank. I would say he's working 2 matches, but Worlds Collide, Chad Gable is wrestling. And then at Money in the Bank, El Grande Americano is wrestling. So 2 different people with nothing's for sure. We don't know if they're the same person. We don't know. Americano just borrowed Chad Gable's boots. That's why I had the CG on the boots. That's it. That's the only reason.
Oh.
He didn't have some boots, so he had to let my boy borrow some boots real quick. So another shocking twist. We definitely thought it'd be a CM Punk win or at least an AJ Styles win. They the funny thing about this match was they had the refs check El Grande's little faceplate right there to make sure he didn't have that metal piece in there. But my boy snuck it in later, baby. He snuck it in later. Takes out AJ Styles. I mean, we had some chicanery going on around the ring. Everyone coming, CM Punk's problems, you know. But it ends with Seth and the boys standing tall, bro. But what'd you think of Gracias winning the match? It's going to make it more entertaining than CM Punk being in the match. That's damn sure.
It is. But I really think he won this match because I think he's about to start and get into a angle with fucking Penta.
Yeah.
For this
for sure.
Lucha Libre. I think that's where it's going. You know what I'm saying? So let's cancel those 2 out for the Money in the Bank because they're going to cancel each other out. So they're not winning Money in the Bank.
And let's just roll to this Money in the Bank, bro. So the funniest part of this match was the finish. Yeah.
AJ Styles is going for a phenomenal forearm. And Americano, but the thing is, he led with his hands before his head.
Yeah.
So it looked like he just beat him with a double chest slap.
Yeah.
Down. And then, I had to watch the replay where I guess he did like this too, but I swear to God, when I first saw it, I thought he just smacked him in the chest. And then I said, how the fuck did he win the match with this smack him in the chest?
That's he had to protect his face. It was just a badly executed finish move by putting your hands, too much emphasis on the hands. But Grande picks up the win. Some cheers. There were some cheers. I ain't gonna lie, that crowd, there were some cheers, y'all.
Oh, he's over, bro.
His mask sold out online. As much as y'all hate him online and say it's racist and disrespectful, it's not. It's professional wrestling, y'all. Sergeant Slaughter joined the Iraqi army in the fucking 90s, guys. Let's chill a little bit, you know? That's when we were at war with these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a reach, though. To sit here and say that's racist, come on. Racist? Nah, stop it.
Not when Sami Zayn wore it, though. Not when Sami Zayn wore a mask. Not racist.
So, I guess they said Nacho Libre was goddamn racist, too.
Yeah, I mean, hey, just El Grande Americano, bro. Just Grande Americano.
People need to stop it, bro. Get off your high horse. Get off your soapboxes. Get off your fucking soapboxes, please.
But we got El Grande, Seth, LA Knight, Solo, Andrade, Penta. Who do you got, bro? I think there's two options.
There's only 2. It's only Seth or LA.
Yeah. Who do you want to win? Who do you think's going to win? Let's do that.
I want Solo to win.
I do too.
I want Solo to win.
I want to say he deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah. But who I think is going to win, it's going to be Seth.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get help from Bronson Reed. He's going to get help from, Braun Breaker. They're going to interfere. They're going to, put some people out and then help him win the briefcase. And, because this is what the storyline is leading up to.
Yeah.
They took a little bite from the Death Rider storyline of, we got to need the title. The title has power in that title. Bro, let me tell you something. The WWE has been lazy booking, bro, because they've been biting. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing AEW's been doing is keep knocking shit out the fucking park, bro.
Yeah.
And I got a word on the street for you for why I think this is happening.
John Cena's a little John Moxley right now, too, trying to, same, corrupt champion. Y'all don't deserve the title type shit. Same kind of concept, in my opinion.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But Michael Cole at the end was saying, who's going to stop Seth Rollins from winning Money in the Bank? And people online are being like, well, that's a clue that possibly Roman comes back to stop Seth, maybe. Possibly. Could be a thing. Or CM Punk could stop him.
Would I like to see that happen? Hell yeah. I think that'll be dope, right?
Yeah.
Do I think it's going to happen?
Nah, probably not.
He ain't. I'm saying if he's going to come back, it's going to be at some.
Yeah. Or maybe Night of Champions because Saudi pays that money. They rich, bro. They rich as fuck. Let's go to the women's Money in the Bank match. And I think this comes down. Man. This one's kind of wide open. We got Stephanie, Julia, Roxanne, the 3 new girls, versus the 3 older girls, Rhea, Bliss, Naomi. I know you want Naomi to win. Do you think she wins?
My two picks is going to be Roxy. Those are my 2 picks. Roxy or Naomi. And either one of them 2 going to get it. Like,
you think it's just down to those 2?
To me, yeah.
I mean, it's too early still.
She ain't going to do it.
I think it's too early for Roxanne, but I think it's going to be Rhea or Naomi. I would like Alexa Bliss to win, kind of. Alexa Bliss or Rhea, that's who I want to win, but who is going to win is either Rhea or Naomi, for sure. I don't think it's going to be Naomi. I don't think it is. Alexa Bliss, bro, she's back. She's back.
You know what?
It was part of the contract, bro. You got to take into consideration all these people who just signed new deals and came back. You tell me they don't put that type of shit in some contracts, bro?
Hell no, they don't put that shit in contracts, bro.
Bro, this is TKO, baby. They do it all.
This is WWE, bro. They don't put no shit like that contract. But you know what I just thought about right now, bro? I think Rhea is gonna win.
Yeah.
Just so they can fucking call her Mommy in the Bank. Yeah. That's all they gonna do, bro. Man, ain't this some shit, bro? I just thought about
Mommy in the Bank, bro.
Mommy in the Bank. She might win, bro. Yeah. Now that I think about it. Because WWE always do some corny ass shit like that. They want to put something in the bank all the time. Whoever wins it, right?
If it's Stephanie, it could be La Primera. What is it? La Primera in the bank. We could do that. We could do that.
That don't ring with the tongue like Mommy in the Bank.
Roxy in the bank.
Nope, we ain't gonna do that.
Nope. Mommy in the bank, baby. Because they're gonna sell some of them briefcases. That's what they're gonna do on WWE Shop.
Exactly. They're gonna put a Mommy in the Bank briefcases. They're gonna sell it to little girls. And
would LA Knights be in the bank? Yeah, in the bank.
Shit, man. Man, I don't know.
If Jacob won, it could be Yadameen in the bank, but he's not in the match. But
if Franklin wins, it's gonna be Money in the Franken Blank.
Yeah,
Money in the freaking bank.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Money in the freaking bank. That makes sense too, bro. Yep. There we go. We got marketing ideas, y'all. Let's go.
There we go. Hey, WWE, we need some residual.
Yeah, bro. Residual. We said it first. Y'all didn't. This is copyrighted. We get Becky Lyra. We kind of touched on it. We both think Becky's winning this one.
Yeah.
Lyra versus Becky 3. Ain't no way Becky losing to someone 3 times, bro.
Yeah, I think Becky wins this one. And it's for the title, right?
Does she cheat to win?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course she cheats.
Okay.
But yeah, Lyra, I think she drops the title to Becky.
Yeah. Then we got the main event. John Cena, Logan Paul, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes. It's going. Cena's going to do the same shit I think he did. It'll be a nut shot and a fucking title shot to someone's head.
Yeah.
And he's getting the pin, bro.
He's going to get the pin. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we see Travis Scott?
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no, man.
Fiend in the bank, baby. Fiend in the bank.
I don't hear that damn song for another 5 years, bro. I'll be fine if I don't hear that damn Fiend song for another 5 years.
It came on the radio the other day. I changed it. I said, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't listening to that shit.
Jesus Christ,
Skip.
bro.
Spotify, skip.
Hell yeah, bro. I hate that damn song, bro. That shit's crazy, man.
Do we get any surprises besides Roman? I really can't think of any that really would come to mind. You know what I'm saying?
No surprises.
Yeah. That's it.
This week.
Yeah. That's it, y'all. We'll be back with our next weekly review with the results of Money in the Bank, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Will we have a new champion? Because guess what's happening? They've been hyping up this motherfucking Raw Jey and Gunther match. And guess who's the Money in the Bank will be in play, y'all. It will be in play.
So
when we get back together next week, will Jey Uso be champion?
Yeah.
You think so, bro?
I don't see him losing this title to Gunther. Bro, I mean, think about it, man. If he loses this title, all that good equity they built up with Jey would just go out by the wayside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you think the Money in the Bank will still be in play when we get back here next week?
Yes, the Money in the Bank winner, if it's going to be Seth, it's going to be definitely Seth who's going to take the title from Jey.
They'll just tease it on Monday night, maybe? A little teaser like they always do?
Because they don't want Jey to lose. See, Gunther, to beat Jey, that means he has to beat Jey clean, right? They don't want Jey to lose clean. So what they want to do is have someone like Franklin and his goons beat Seth for that, beat Jey for that title.
Yeah.
He's gonna cash in, and then He's gonna do a curve stomp, but Jay miraculously just kicks out of that shit, and he's still fighting. The power of the yeet movement is flowing through his veins, but then all of a sudden, the distraction for the ref, he gets speared from the outside. Don't see it. Get rolled into the ring and get another damn head stomp. He wins the Money in the Bank, and after that, he's gonna get Tsunami. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
He got Tsunami. Fucking he got Tsunami big time on Friday.
That's how it's all gonna go down. Bro.
Yeah, and that was funny too. As much as the crowd loves Jay, when motherfucking Bronson Reed got on that shit for the Tsunami to give it to Jay, everyone was cheering that motherfucker. Situational baby faces and heels, baby. Situational.
I'm just gonna say, situational baby face and heel, and goddamn bipolar fucking WWE fans, bro.
They're like,
you were just yeeting. You were just yeeting with my man. Now you want to see him get squashed? Even the little kid that he had by the steps going like this with him. When Bronson Reed jumped in, I seen him. They were like, do it. I was like, that's a traitor right there, bro.
Yeah. Shit was crazy, bro. Yeah. Shit was crazy, y'all. All right, y'all. That's a wrap on WWE. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
And chicken grease.